she's confused then. She sits by the first table you sat on,
Yeah.
on your that side.
Yeah.
She was placed the first day, so she came in the second chair in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just varies from person to side. And how many steps.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now it clicks because I got a comment yesterday too.
Okay.
Yeah. Not towards me or like, but just something about.
Yes. And it's totally fine you're not agreeing, and you know, just the sensation.
I think this was a scheduled thing.
Okay.
Well, we'll have this schedule, you know, time. Then you can miss it, and maybe you didn't print it, but they have the
the lesson plan.
Yeah, the lesson plan.
We did change a little bit, but the time.
Yeah, but the time. Yeah.
The time's everything. Yeah.
For me, it's more they don't know how to turn it on. Like doing things, or leave them just even with for the messages. Like you know.
Yeah.
And some of them actually don't know how to do it.
Okay.
And some of them I think just don't think it's their thing, or you know.
They need to have this.
Yeah, but if you need to have it, if there's something crucial, you can just say, sorry, I need to have this on.
Yeah. You have to rubber. Maybe you should ask them. I wonder.
Yeah. But something. I mean, what is that about? Okay. Do you have some kind of collaboration with Ilka? Are you in contact with her?
Not really.
Not really. No.
I
know she was very interested in your thoughts and work.
No.
No?
No. She's not.
I just remember she came out one night in Wales.
And
she was like, and we would say, where you live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was like, well, I'm not a social person, but I'm here because of you, and then Kathy, I think. So she wanted to talk to you too.
Yeah. So
we were like, well, hi.
Yeah, I know. Like,
but she said it like, I didn't, but they're different.
No, she and I have had some conversations even prior to her thing. She was looking at creating a specific type of training for equine professionals that was related to her work. And she and I had many conversations prior to that training. And she was and is still convinced that Katerina and I are training for a model, like we're a model-based system.
Because I was actually thinking yesterday that what a great compliment.
Yeah, it would be.
Like
and I thought so too.
Because that's more human-based.
Yeah.
That's a lot more about trauma and
yes,
everything.
Yes.
And this is more. And I learned a lot about horses in Wales, but not as much as yes. I thought that like send them to each other.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But before I took the course, I didn't know. But
yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah. Yeah. She said this in her training. I don't know if you remember, when she was saying it specifically towards me.
I didn't pick up from anything.
She doesn't believe that the horse professional really needs to know anything besides just basic horse behaviors.
Okay.
And I don't know if she says that in every training, but
there.
Oh, I know. And but she doesn't believe that it's a necessary component of this. So she'll
she's very much about horse welfare and
yeah, she is, which is why it kind of it confuses me.
Yeah, hearing this now it confuses
me. And she is convinced. She was and is still convinced that Katerina and I are training a model. And I realize that we do incorporate skill sets into this.
But this could be if you've never worked with something like that. This is kind of modelly, but it's, as you say, it's a base for lots of models.
Yeah.
But this way of asking, I think, it's a way of doing.
Yeah.
But
it's not the only way of doing, but it's a way.
No. Yeah. And maybe it's part of different models.
Yeah.
But it's a specific way.
It's just a good starting point.
Yeah. But she hasn't really taken the course.
No, she has.
Or
Because she asked us for like 6 months. We were in talks about creating a collaboration.
Yeah.
But and she has some of our material because she wanted to evaluate it, but she's never taken our course now.
But I think before I took it, I had the perception from maybe just something I picked up from Katarina that it was more maybe mindfulness, more because she said sometimes people cry and sometimes
They
so
do.
it sounded to me more like almost a bit treatmenty, but
Okay.
it's not
No,
at all.
no.
Like,
it just happens that things come out with these things.
I
and
mean that's
yeah.
not, but that's not the goal.
No.
Well, I
No,
mean,
no,
it's
no,
not
yeah,
like,
no,
okay,
it's-
now everybody
mm-mm.
sit here and feel and we share and,
No,
and that's not what happened.
no.
But I had the perception that it was a bit more like that.
Okay.
But I think it's good. It's not. I mean, I think.
Yeah. I wouldn't feel comfortable being a part of. I mean, there are places for that. That's not my.
Yeah.
So
But then you have to be trained for that.
yeah,
Like.
yeah. But yeah, I think but Ilka decided that our approach to things wasn't what she wanted, so then she was in touch with Kathy to try and build something with Kathy
Okay.
that was much more focused on what she needed to train her equine professionals and
Okay.
her part. But something happened there too, and that didn't work out either.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah.
They're not doing.
No, and Kathy is distancing herself from the whole field right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I heard this from Katarina, so this is secondhand
okay,
information.
I have contact with a lot of them, but only the hi, how are you doing? Hope you're not having corona.
Hope you're still alive.
Some chocolate too, because Michaela loves dime that you can only get here. So I sent her like some dime because she can't travel. She wanted to come visit, and but nothing. We don't speak a lot of work, but only sometimes. So I'm going to this interview, but more just socially chit chatting kind of thing. Because I mean, I like the group.
It's a great group.
I mean, some of them I connect with more than others,
and
sometimes it was a bit, that I wasn't involved in. But yeah, it was a really nice experience for me in a very dark time. So that was sort of
good.
Nice. So, but I don't know. I didn't pick up a lot of things about all the political because I was totally new from another country, didn't know anyone, So I don't know a lot about behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's what was going on there. And I took her training because, I'm really interested to know where the field is and what's going on, and also to understand because we were still in the process of maybe thinking about doing something.
Yeah.
I was kind of against it at that point because I was like, I don't think we're on the same page, and that confirmed it.
But I don't know what I think I picked up from Katarina was that she was keen on collaborating with Ilka.
Katarina was, and she was. At one point I said no, and she was like yes.
Yeah.
We had to sit and talk about that, but she was, she really wanted to. At the time, I did too, but then Ilka kept getting back to us with all kinds of weird questions, wanting more information, but not willing to give us any information, and it was just I was like, I can't do this.
Some people, I've met people like that too. Like, this is great on this level.
Yeah.
But maybe we shouldn't collaborate here.
No. Yeah. She. It was. I felt like I was being interrogated the entire time. And I was just like, I'm not going to work with this. This is obviously not going to work. If she saw value in what we do, then it would work out differently.
Yeah, but I think taking both courses now that
it works really well together.
Yeah. It does.
If you took this course and you took like the Igala model, or if you took this course and you took some of the other ones that I've taken, I can't speak for the other ones, but I'm assuming based on what people have told me that this complements everything.
It does. I mean, as I said to Stina, she was like, what, after this, because she has some questions, I don't think she'd read too much about it, but I said, well, it will be good for whatever you do, even if you just have a horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I haven't spoken to Ilka. I had a lot of contact with her last summer because she asked me to peer review her book, or maybe that's not the correct term.
But just edit it.
For trauma, because coming from that part, and I spent a lot of time, like 30 hours, I took it seriously. I sent her articles discussing and everything. So then we had some, and she sent me a very nice mail saying thank you for everything, but I never got the book. But so
Oh.
and I wanted a book, so now I have to buy it from Amazon to get it signed. But I thought, at least I get a book.
Yeah.
So, but that's just me being petty. But I'm
But at the
gonna
same
buy
time,
him.
it's like, is it that?
I invested a lot.
Yes, you did. No, that's a
now,
lot of time.
Now I sell you stuff I don't
Yeah.
sell.
Well, no, you have told me that before, though.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
you've mentioned that before.
Yeah, but
and anything you tell me, by the way, never goes.
I know, but I wanted, maybe I wanted it signed, or
Yeah.
but then, and I know there were other people who were reviewing it too, of course,
Yeah.
for different reasons, but oh, now I like to leave this.
Oh no, what happened? Why are they still over there, not with the horses?
Is this recording or taking photos?
It's recording video.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you will not show that because now I'm gonna do the slandering.
Okay. No, the audio is not on
Okay,
here.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Like, I mean, the audio is on here now, but I take it off before anything happens.
Yeah. No, they were talking about like, yeah, she went out and then she came back and then we started asking, how are you feeling?
Oh.
And then you're supposed to practice the horse
question.
observation, like. Yeah, but then she said she went out the horse and then she felt alone. So we started to ask her about that. And
Oh
it's like,
gosh. Okay.
But then she gets so angry with me all the time.
We'll clarify things again.
Yeah, because I mean, it's easy to fall into.
It is very
easy. Yeah, I said that.
But it's just are you willing to listen? Are you willing to learn from that?
No,
She's
not interested at all. She gets really upset if you contradict her. Ja, men det fattar ju vi, men so she keeps on going like this. It's like, okay.
You can take turns.
Yeah, please. So I'm thinking maybe you can go and explain to her later.
That's what
you take over.
When I work in these groups and my occupational therapy, she often gets she always have one she does, and sometimes we have to kind of work with that, but but it never shows in the group. No, she's very like that. But then it's like, you gotta have her today, because sometimes we take slow walks for a long time, and it's like, can you take her to and sometimes I just sort of, hi, can I just, because she can't handle it.
No.
And we do that, like, I walked with her up, can you take her home? Sometimes for us, but sometimes for her, but, that's, we rotate.
Yeah, and she needs rotating, because she's not listening whatsoever.
No, but I can
really
approach her, just see what happens.
Yeah, so if you keep on standing talking, the other ones are totally, but they don't get a chance because she's governing all.
Sounds like Kaiser.
Are there,
not the same,
are there like both human and horse people in that group?
Chanel is a teacher, and the other ones are more or less horse persons, I think.
But the psychologist with brown curly hair isn't here today, is she?
Brown curly hair?
No, maybe
there
not
is one
curly.
person.
She was the psychologist that she sat sort of on the left-hand side between the tables. Quiet.
Janine?
No, not Janine. She has long hair. She's here.
She had short curly hair?
Yeah, maybe it's not curly. I'm really. I make up my own images.
Okay, there is one person who is a scientist and a lawyer, and she's not a therapist.
But I thought she was a psychologist.
Yeah, well, she's not here today.
No, she will come later because she had a meeting.
Yeah.
And then there is one lady who is a drama teacher. She can't come this side. She has a big drama group out in Rosengård. But she has long blonde hair. So could be that I'm totally missing someone who I'm not really
she's like, didn't see her before either, and she's been very and my understanding was that she was a psychologist. I keep an eye on those.
I usually do that too, because
because it's interesting. And and she's been very
just like
not so I don't know what
to make of it. Yeah, I can look at the list and see if I can find the names.
Yeah, and then I found out that she wasn't here. So
you haven't seen her today?
No.
Okay.
But sometimes I miss people, some.
Yeah.
But I think they have one client and 3 people talking.
So I had to explain to them, you just stand talking and asking people how they feel. You're just doing therapy out in the field of horses.
Yes.
And then I said, and also be careful with each other, because don't go into emotional stuff.
Yeah.
And that's not the thing. Yeah. So again, but I'm just saying it. Yeah, but we know that. I was like, I'm just reminding you that you're here to practice the horse observations, the questions, and hear from the horse.
it's on its day 3 of the course. I mean, it's
yeah, and adding it's new for you.
yeah,
And
it's new. So and you don't know what
also.
everybody picked up.
No.
So
So
you
just take the time to practice now, and you can talk more in the afternoon in discussion groups. She's very. She also kind of forced herself into the training as a whole, so I'm a bit like. Yeah, she was really like, and then I sent her an email and asking because she gave me different signals on how she was gonna pay and stuff like that. And she called me several times, and then I sent her an email and she never came back to me. So I said, oh, maybe she decided not to take the training. So 2 days before the training, she called me. She was very upset, like, I haven't gotten confirmation mail and blah 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 blah, and I counted having a spot and now it looks like and blah blah blah. And I was like, calm down, you have a spot. It's like you just didn't get back to me, so I didn't know if you were interested anymore. Of course I am. Okay.
So she's a bit up here.
Yeah, aggressive, defensive. I don't know. That doesn't match good with me.
And this is like how do you say arbetsskada, work injury. I instantly want to go and hang out with her.
Out of curiosity.
Yeah,
like,
just to say, okay.
What's wrong with you? Yeah.
So much is wrong with me. Don't even go.
No, I mean what
okay.
you are thinking. No. I can feel curiosity too.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a study in human behavior. It's like, what is this?
It is. But when you get her like,
yeah, and it's in different roles.
Yeah.
Känns det bättre? Känns det bättre?
Ja. Ja, nu är det gott.
Okay, should I take my camera down?
It
doesn't matter.
That's what you look like.
That's just what I'm.
It's bigger.
Hear me.
No.
Oh.